Hello everybody and welcome back to the FM24 European Journeyman Save, and we are 6 games into the season. Let's go and see how it's got on. So after the opening game of the season, we followed it up with a 1-1 draw to get a point on the board. We absolutely dominated the game, but couldn't score more than the one goal, which was a lovely goal from Zizani, but it ended 1-1. Next up, another draw, another game where we dominated the opposition, but couldn't get the winner. But it was the coming of age of Balinat Ula, who scored 2 lovely long-range efforts to get us a point in this one. And as you can see from his pizza slices, they're all pretty big, so he's performing pretty well this year. 4-2 was the score in our first win of the season against Budafuk, and this saw a host of goals, to be honest, but we're going to focus in this game talking about goalkeepers, because it appears that goalkeepers at the Hungarian second division level are rubbish. Not only our goalkeeper, but all goalkeepers at this level seem to be pretty terrible. However, focusing on Balit Smuzla, who we bought in as our number 1 as a very impressive pre-season, yeah, he's not performing very well. He's got some big slices in his pizza chart. Possession 1, that's from winning crosses, collecting the ball. Possession lost, he's not doing that very often as well because we're asking him to play out from the back. And he's completing most of his passes. However, he has kept 0 clean sheets in 6 games. He has conceded 11 goals, which is on average 1.83 goals per game. He's only saved 2 shots in 11 games. And he has an expected goals prevented in the minus figures, which for those that aren't aware means that's pretty rubbish. You want that to be plus. It means you're saving more shots than you're expected to. He is conceding goals from more shots than he's meant to. So all in all, he's not having a great season, which is disappointing because we bought him in and said he'd be our number 1. Can he turn it around? We'll have to find out. The next game then was a 3-3 draw, back to the high-scoring draws. A game that was very even, and it only took a 92nd minute equaliser for them to get the point. However, it did see Michael Omer score his first goal of the season in a disappointing start, and it was also the first goal of the season for Damian Dakic. He's actually started incredibly well this season in his 5 appearances and is doing a good job. And there is some highlights of some terrible goalkeeping again. And the penalty made it to a 3-3 in that one. A 4-2 win against ZTE was next on the cards. And it allows us to highlight how good Andrus Winkler has been for us this season. He scored the first in this game. He also got an assist and scored the last goal of the game, which is an absolute peach, which we'll see in the highlights in a minute. But you can see his pizza slices are big and full and doing very, very well. High expected assists per game, non-penalty expected goals per game, and shots per game are all doing very well. In 3 starting appearances and 2 substitute appearances, he has garnered 3 goals and 2 assists, so performing brilliantly. Dribbles, progressive passes completed, and keeping possession, he's done a fantastic job for all of them. He's only lacking in the defensive attributes, which we're not that fussed about because we're playing him as quite an attacking winger. But this goal here was a lovely left-footed curling effort to wrap up a 4-2 win. And I wanted to dive into the data of that win and see what we could see. So what we understood was our 4 shots and 4 goals in that game come from 4 shots from inside the area. So we are creating high XG chances. The best one was a build-up from our right back all the way up the right-hand side into Winkler, who curled it in the corner. I went through our shots off target and found that we had another really good opportunity with lovely build-up play. However, I couldn't remember it, so I looked at the highlights and then realised that the highlights only shows you the last 3 passes of the key chance. So it's always worth going in and checking the data because that was some good build-up play that we had in that game. We looked at the opposition. A number of their shots came from outside the box, which was good. We were giving up a few pretty close to our penalty area, but we sort of held them off. But they weren't creating anything of note. This is the only shot in the game that came from a chance created in their own half. We went and looked at our attacking options and noticed that our key passes are mainly coming down from the wide positions, which makes sense. We are focusing down the wings. We have good winger players. And we then looked at crosses, and we're not very good at that. 5 completed of the 32 attempted in a 4-2 win. I wanted to compare this to see how we did in a loss, and we had 33 crosses, only completing 4 of them. So maybe crosses isn't the way to go, but we do need to defend them better because BVSC completed 11 of their 26. It all leaves us 7th in the table, which is bang on where our XG expects us to be, and that is pretty good. Yes, thank you, Dave, for the past recap. Welcome back, fellow managers. We are taking on Honved in this game, who are one of the favourites potentially for the league. They currently sit second, 13 points from 6 games. We sit 7th, which I said matches our XG, and that is quite cool. What I will see as well is that I've never noticed that a player we've got in on loan has been given a target by his club whilst on loan, score 6 goals, and he's generally quite unhappy about his loan. Milan Vas, he's definitely in as a backup to give us another under-20s sort of player. He's got 3 appearances, a 6.5, not playing brilliant. We're on the wrong skin. I can see his attributes. Don't let me see that. Oh my word, there we go. We're back. We're back in the right skin. It's because I was streaming yesterday and I forgot to change the skin back. If you want to watch me stream, twitch.tv/culturedleftfoot. But you can see he's not really had enough impact on games to even get anything in his pizza chart. So yeah, we're not gonna deny him too much. But yeah, he's in as another under-20s player that gives us some options. But now we're back on the proper skin. We're looking all right, to be honest. We've been flittering between a 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 has given us 1 win and 1 draw, and the 4-4-2 has given us 1 loss, 2 draws, and 1 win. So I don't really know where we stand with it, to be honest. But we are taking on Honved, who are a good club. They are a very, very good club. If we look at the overview, they're going to be playing a 4-3-3. So I think we're going to try and do a 4-4-2 and maybe not get overloaded in midfield. We'll see how it goes. They're going to enjoy playing down the wings. I think the 4-4-2 gives us a little bit more solidity defending down the wings. But something we do want to look at. So if we just load in our Durko Milanovic 4-4-2 version 2, which plays with, it's sort of a 4-2-2-2, isn't it? But we're saying that's a 4-4-2 with 2 DMs because, you know, we're crap. We're crap. That's why we're doing it, to be honest. We are not a very good team. We've taken off encourage crosses or trap outside, whichever one we had. But yeah, this is how we're going at the moment. So it does play like a 4-4-2. And I've got a feeling, I don't think our lineup's really going to change. I might put Skouronos up here because I do like him playing as a deep lying forward up front. Sislagi on the left doesn't really work, so Gaspelemira is probably my favourite player to play on the left, and I think he actually wants to be a proper winger, so we'll go for a proper winger on support on this side because we're going to have a very it's going to be very attacking. I don't really want to diminish Winkler's attacking output, but I feel like this is the side to have an attacking winger with the defending there, although we could just do no, yeah, let's not diminish. Winkler's been absolutely amazing. Let's not diminish what he's been doing. So we'll go wing back on support here and wing back on defend. Oh, Cizani, why are you? Oh, yes, you were in as an emergency. I remember that. Rosas is pissing me off, so I don't want to play him. So I think it is you that starts in there. Yes, it is. But overall, it's good. I'm enjoying the save. I'm enjoying the skin. I'm enjoying the data behind it. We'll see how it goes. The big call we've got to make, as I drew to in the sort of preview thing, is what do we do with Balanat Smola, who is not being a very good goalkeeper for us? Do we use this opportunity 6 games into the season to give Hala a goal in goal? 26 years old, 6'2". I mean, he's not a great deal different to... Oh, this will be the first time we use the compare player thing. There we go. So you can see Balanat Smola is an important player who could still improve, a fringe player who could still improve. When you look at it like this, it is massively in Smola's favour other than agility. Now, agility is pretty crucial in this Football Manager, so I don't really know what to do. Technique, half a dot shorter. Sweeping, half a dot shorter. Tactically, much shorter. Reactions, half a dot shorter. Distribution, half a dot shorter. So, I don't know if he should play. Should we give him a go? Again, let's give him a go. Well, hang on. Let's just have a quick look. Fairly professional. His aerial reach and his decent fitness. He's a decent player for this division. A competitive streak. Leading player for the division below. And his poor performances in training. Now, you look at Smolza, right? Performances in training are better. Good rushing out. Consistency. Big matches. Determined. Good player for this level. And a decent player for this level. Okay. Doesn't fit in the social group. Must improve short distribution. Very one-footed and injury prone. I mean, he's actually got a pro about goalkeeping, which is aerial reach. I'm not too fussed about rushing out. We're going to do it. We're going to change our goalkeeper. We're going to give Hala a go. I've just realised that we could play Bentz. Now, Bentz has been doing relatively well, to be honest. Yeah, he's been doing relatively well, and he brings a lot of pace. Do we start? Let's start Bence. He still wants to be a winger as well. He's left-footed, so that's not a problem. Yeah. We've got another Bence down here. Why is Bence a common Hungarian first name? I didn't really know that. You've got a few unhappy players not getting enough game time that they would have liked, but it's no one I'm too worried about losing, to be honest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our bench is full. Because we've got Bence the surname and Bence the first name. So, yeah. Silasad Bence, our captain, by the way, he's come in and done a pretty decent job in central midfield. Very good with his progressive passes, which we love to see. So, let's get into the game against Honved. Yeah, we're going to stay positive. We're not going to be too downbeat on ourselves. They do play with a wide playmaker out here, so we're going to, or an advanced playmaker, so we're going to go and kick him very, very hard. And then the defence is going to be booted up into the air, basically. That's what we're going to go with. We are going to start in the 4-4-2 with 2 holding midfielders. It's a bit defensive, but it's okay. Unhappy about playing out of position. That's, well, you'll get used to it, mate. You are only right back. That's where we're looking to strengthen, if possible. But and I didn't allude to it in the first video, but I love this page. This page is so crisp and clean. It's lovely. And I also didn't say about our kits. We can have a look at the kits after the episode. But there we go. It is Budapest Honved Football Club versus FC Nagykanizsa. And let's see how we get on with this one. Pick up where you left off last time. It was a good win. And here we go. They are lining up in a 4-3-3. Krajcikovic is over there, who's the guy we're going to kick really hard other than their defenders. We're looking at Winkler to do well. Omar needs to start hitting some form, otherwise he's going to be dropped. And we'll bring in Koda, who is the guy that started off all the moaning. And there you are. We're in 7th. Honved are in 2nd. And I've got a feeling we'll have to change this from behind the goal, yes, to sideline. And we will get this one underway. Taking on Honved, who are a good team. They're going to be up there, you would imagine, at the end of the season. But at the moment, 0-0. Everybody is not doing anything at all in this game. No chances, no shots. There we go. 2 shots for Honved, which is what I was expecting. Now, the 4-2-3-1 could work, because we could potentially negate their holding midfielder, who is pretty crucial in the 4-3-3. And this is not a game for the camera, is it? 3 shots for them, 3 on target, 1 shot for us off target, 2 shots for us off target. Let's have a quick look at the XG, which is absolutely nothing for either team. I'm going to say it. I'm not too upset about this. It proves that defensively we're doing an okay job. Cizani into Winkler. Winkler, can he put the cross in? He does. It's not a great one. Guerin will pick this one up. It's a shot deflected and in. It's a goal. It's been given. It's an Istvan Mark Picarda OG, and Guerin with a bit of a lucky effort from range. Winkler did well, put in the cross, overhit the cross. The header away was brought down. Great first touch by Gajardin. His shot, double deflection past the goalkeeper, and it puts us 1-0 up. 1-0 up without a shot on target. Come now, same second half. Keep this going. I'm just going to be like, things are going really well. Things are going, you're capable of even better. And then we're just going to say, give everyone a bit of faith, because if we come away with here with a 1-0 win, I am going to be absolutely delighted. They make a change. Holman on for Kiniki in a sort of shadow striker, so probably in the attacking midfield role. But we're coming forward again. Suto back to Gujardin. Bence, the captain, takes over. Oh, lovely ball through to Cesar Quinones. Cesar Quinones, he's looking for Ola on the edge, who we know has got a venomous shot from range. But it looks like Honved are going to capitalise here and come forward. Cresta into Kundrak. Kundrak is in the area. Cut back. The keeper misses it and Bobel puts it in. It's 1-1 straight after half time. I don't know how much we can blame the keeper for that, but a low cross like that, I feel like he should be getting a touch on it. But then I guess if he comes out to try and block the cross early, leaves his near post open. But Kundrak did really well. Yeah, Bobel's not going to miss that. That's going to be massive for the old XG as well. So let's give them some encouragement. 5 shots to them, 4 on target, 3 shots for us, none on target, but we have scored. Again, it's just a draw. I'm not too upset about a draw. That's the problem. Omar is having a shocker again. Right. Condor can come on. He's the one that has been moaning about a lack of first team football and moaning that we signed Omar to replace him. But yeah, no one's playing well. No one is playing well. I don't want to open the game up just yet. We're just going to make the one change. I don't want to go any more sort of attacking or like giving them space in behind us than we need to. This is a decent system. Condor's in. Oh, why did he must have been offside. He stopped running. He definitely could have got that before the keeper, I think. Duzas goes long with his kick. Dakic with a good header. He has been superb at the back since we've signed him. Skionos keeps hold of the ball. He's coming down into Ola. Ola out to Cizani. Back to Ola again. Good ball up to Winkler. Into Condor. Condor holds it up. Back to Winkler. Back to Condor. He's got a man square. He shoots over the bar from Condor. We're getting highlights of us having efforts, which is decent. 67 minutes gone. Let's see if we've got any tired legs who need changing. So Sutulo at left back can come off to be replaced by Hadaro, who we've bought in. I forgot to mention that one as well. Balit Ula can come off to be replaced by Tellman in there. We're actually going to do both substitutes because Mensah can come on and play. Winkler is tired, not having a great game. Guarin not having a great game either. So we'll put Gaspilamari on, who was going to get the start until I realised that Guarin was available. But not 15 minutes to go. We've had a shot on target, so at least we can say we've had one goal, one on target. But defensively, I feel like we've been pretty good. We'll look into a bit of the data afterwards. Sasbo into Holman. Sasbo into Boxgay. So it's the 81st minute. I want to remember that for a reason, because if they score here, we're going to go attacking. Ball in. Bobble looked offside. The flag goes up. That will be chalked off for offside. So yeah, that's not... I'm happy that was it wasn't a tight offside. It was a quite clear offside. But I feel like a 1-1 draw away at the team that's second in the league is not bad. Yes, we haven't created very much and we haven't done very much going forward, but this is definitely a system we can utilise to nullify opponents. That is really good to know. We've been using this a little bit, but yeah, 1-1, not too bad. Now, what I wanted to look at, because they had more shots than us, right? I wanted to have a look at what sort of shots they were having. So if we look at Honved, let's go put them all on here. They only had 5 shots on target. Okay, they had... let's just have a look here. So they've got 5 shots on target. That was the goal. Really close range. We didn't give them anything too easy. That's just a direct ball into the box. This one was... Okay, they built up very well from the back. So 44, 66, 4, goalkeeper in long ball forward. So we probably did get caught out over the top. That was the one-time pass in. Again, just that was probably a rebound that he then got a shot off on. And Boxgaki, again, just a long ball. So they're not... The shots on target, they weren't creating too much like through our midfield, which I like. It's, again, a long ball with a flick on. So maybe there is something we need to be aware of there. Just one ball into the box. What have we got here? Nothing. Yeah, okay. So it's not... this. So what I'm looking for is this, to see if there's anything with sort of build up. So that was... Oh, that was because they're the same. Shots on target, shots saved. Okay. What about their off-target shots? One here. Probably should have done better with that. A long... Okay, so we were susceptible to a long ball forward. That was just a square pass from probably a crap clearance or a block. And again, a long ball forward. And then a little bit of a knockdown and a cut back with a shot from range. Okay, so it's not too bad. And the goal we know was scored from really close range. What about us? We had 4 shots off target. Condor with 2 of them. We saw this one. We saw that one as well. So yeah, okay. So we... Wow, why is it flipped the direction of it? That's annoying. So it's a clearance from Sasbo. Bentz then knocked it down to our right back. Interestingly, Perez. Okay. And then we had Sozionkis. Did we see this one here? See, this is a good little bit of build-up as well. So we have the ability to be building it up, which isn't too bad. And then I just wanted to look at... Let's get rid of those. And then I wanted to look at the crosses. I do feel like crosses are pretty crucial. So this one we weren't allowing... We were planning to not allow Honved to put crosses into the box. So they only completed 3, which is decent. One of them went to the goal, as that short pass to the goal. They had 16 unsuccessful. Okay, that's okay. 1 was an assist and 3 received. So if we go unsuccessful and completed, that's their total amount of crosses, which was, what, 19? That's really not that many. Okay, that's not that many. What about us? As we're still focusing down the wings. Yeah, see, 23 crosses, only 3 completed. So generally, we need to cross less. That's what I'm taking away from our data after that game. But a good 1-1 draw. I am happy. Yeah, you know, I'm happy with that. We're a newly promoted team. We've only brought in a few people. We sit 7th. I'm more than happy finishing 7th in our first season and see what if we get job offers or anything like that. We shall see. Who is Besdy and why do we want her? Josephine Besdy is a physio. There you go. Under 19s physio. But there you go. So I'm not too disappointed in that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're enjoying the series. If you're excited to see it progress. As I said, we will have a quick look at Valentin Hadaro, who has joined the club. Here he is, a nice little left back, very good progressive passes, as you can see. But yeah, he's okay, right? Good work rate off the ball and positioning, passing decisions is okay, very low determination. But at the moment, we can't be too picky. So he's coming in as a fullback for us. So comparing him to the pizza slices as we like to do. He's had a lot of shots, and all of them on target, which is nice. Non-penalty expected goals is really high for defenders. Progressive passes completed are looking pretty good. And then finally, to end the video, these are our new kits. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section as well. I really like them. Actually, they are the same colours as the ones that are in the game, like the traditional template kits, and the same design with the red and blue stripe going down the white kit, and then white cuffs and collar with a blue shirt as well. I like them. I hope you do as well. But that will be the end of today's video. We will, again, play forward a little bit more, and we'll come back later on. I mean, that is the team that came up with us, so potentially we could take them on. Are they second? Oh, my God. Okay. Maybe we are underperforming. But, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I want to get through this a little bit more. But you can see not too many games throughout the season. And we're actually halfway through when we play, what, BVSC again, isn't it? That was the first game of the season. So that, in November, is halfway through the league. So not too much to really worry about. But we'll come back in the future. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Please do leave a like if you are, because it's the best way to show that you're enjoying the series. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.